Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing on this fine Sunday or Monday if you're in the future? Is everybody good? Thank you so much for 1942. That's really sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I haven't even said anything yet. Bless you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And welcome to Members Mill. Hope everyone's good. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday. Hello, Janine, Luna's mum, Lucy, Catherine, Gillian, Mitzi. Oh, we've got everyone in tonight. Moya, Linda, Leslie. Hello, hello, hello. Sherry, how are you doing? You're on the phone with the council. Get them told, girl. Sue, hello. Whimsy, hello. Julia is here. I've seen you. Lady Margaret, hello, lovely. We've got a load in. Hello, Wendy from Florida, US. Got quite a lot of Floridians. Floridians. It's one thing I found out watching a lot of the police body cam YouTube channels is that it seems Wisconsin has more crime than Florida does for some reason. It's always Wisconsin. I don't know why. Sylvie, hello, lovely. Adele, how you all doing? Sue Toffee, hello. How are you? Patricia, hello. Miriam, hello. I'm glad you've made it to a live, Miriam. Welcome. Justin, hey, I'm back, not late. Well, you know, you turned up. It's the main thing, and you weren't late. Twin Star, hello, lovely. People are really creative with their names. They really are. Lisa, hello, lovely. I know, Whimsy, she is coming in hot, Prima 1942. It's appreciated. Myra, hello, lovely. Who else have we got? Nicola, hello. How are you doing? Raven is here. Sharon is here. Scratchy One from London. Hello, Scratchy One. Sally from Norfolk. I bet it's damp. It's apparently. Did you get some of that storm? Because it was down the south, but I know Norfolk's a little bit higher up than what people deem as south, though. Who else have we got? Rando, hello. Rosie, hello. Ooh la la, hello. Love my rescue pup. How you doing, gorgeous? Wise Angel, or Wise Angle, if you're dyslexic, is here. Hello, Wise Angle. Who else we got? Florence is here, so that's always trouble. The gorgeous Sari is here. CAQ, hello, lovely. Great Day Mum, welcome, welcome, welcome. Karen, hello. How are you doing? Mickey Tinker is here, so the party can start. Rosie is here, seeing you. Who else have we got? Anne, hello. How are you doing? Vanilla Talons, hello. You're mostly a lurker. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Vanilla Talons. Thank you for not lurking, and hello to all the lurkers as well. Kay, hello. Namawebo, hello. How are you? Pamela, hello, hello. Who else have we got? If I've missed you. Deb, how are you? And Sheffield Wednesday, Joe is here. Ah, bless her. Polly, hello. How are you doing? It's just me. Hello. Your snow's melted. Bless you. Oh, thank you for gifting a membership. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. To claim your membership, just make sure. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday Joe's got a membership. Back of the net. You've got to be quick. You've got to have turned on your gifting if you want to. Hello, hello everyone. Often I don't see who's gone win the membership, but I saw that. Ooh, welcome. Fancy Schmancy, Canadian girl. Hello, lovely. Lover Scorpio. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, we are going to be getting on with the readings very, very soon. So yeah, putting my hands in the air. Silver Soul. Hello, Silver Soul. Hello, Paula. Is everybody good? Is everybody all right? Is everybody happy? Maria, hello, lovely. Yeah, don't be worried about if you are a lurker and you want to join in the chat. They are a lovely bunch. They are usually. Hello, Donna. How you doing? Howdy, all. Hello. Afida, hello, lovely. Lady of the Lake, hello, Trouble. I think that's everyone. I think we've got Cat Wrangler missing. She might have a social life sometimes, you know. Hello, Stephanie. I'm glad you're all here anyway. I am really glad you're all here. There's lots of ground to cover tonight. There's lots of things we can talk about. There is, of course, the ongoing situation with Uncle Andrew, because that's going well. And we've got other things we can read on. A social what? I know. Hello, Blue Moon. How are you doing? So, a couple of things I'm going to start off with. If we're doing Spooky Saturday Spirit Box things, I'm going to keep that to members only for the foreseeable. And I'm going to be starting doing members only true crime as well. It was a suggestion, I believe, coming from the beautiful Moya and Raven. So we are going to be doing members only true crime. Might be every week, but it'll be pretty regular. But yeah, so we're going to be doing that as well. If you haven't already noticed, I have started doing a full moon group healing. Now, this isn't just me saying, send me the money and I'll send you the Reiki. This is me saying I am going to do right over the period of new moon, or full moon, sorry, we are going to do something a bit new. So the first day is a guided meditation. The second day is the healing stream. And the third day is like an hour-long stream doing card readings, having a bit of a mix around the energies, what we've learned, what we've developed, what we've got from it. Every full moon, it is associated with a different astrological sign. This full moon coming up is Leo, and we are in the Leo year, according to the tarot anyway. So I thought we'd be doing that. So we'll be doing that. And that is the 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, you can either do it through my website, which is all new. I've been fiddling with that. Or you can email me. Either or. We can sort it out that way. It's up to you. And I send you 3 links. I'm going to try and send everybody's out this week who've contacted me so far. So you're watching this on a replay and it's 2 weeks in advance. It won't be, you know, I can still I might be able to fit you in it. So yes, it does sound good, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like the website. So there is those now all of the what do you call it? What do you call that? Was it a public service announcement? Oh, thank you, Sari. now that all of the public services are out of the way, let us get into everything. So, where do you want to start? It's northeasttarot.com, www.northeasttarot.com. And I've started up a little blog as well. True crime, really, CA. It was very interesting, that Idaho 4. Hello, Binky. You want Catherine? We can do Catherine first. Sure thing. I have been busy. Look at me being a grown-up. I'm like, So I've got some new cards. These are the Waite tarot deck, and it's by a psychic in the UK called Michelle Knight. She's done these cards, so yeah. Do you want me to do the red flags, or do you want me to do a reading and then do the red flags? Yeah, Michelle Gale, apparently. Red flags first. Okay. I have prepared something for the red flags. What are your red flags, though? What do you look for? Well, this is by no means detracting. You choose your own reader you most vibe with, whatever. I am not telling you or ticking you off or warning you off. Do your own thing. I'm just saying. Okay. These are very pretty cards. There we got the Empress there. That's actually the lady in question. She put herself on the Empress card. It's nice. Michelle Gale, the singer. Yeah, as in the singer. I think she was paid for by Madame Markle as well. So, where have I put my red flags? I had absolutely... I had written some notes. Boom, 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 do, 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 boom, 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 boom. Cat food, cat treats, bacon, potatoes, tuna, sunflower oil. That isn't that one. Okay, I found it. Okay. So, are you ready for my red spiritual flags when we're looking at readers, people who profess to know the tarot? So let me talk you through it. The first one is not pulling any cards visibly. So any Muppet could go, guys, trust me, when I was doing a reading, when I was shuffling the cards offline, I was just having a moment to myself, and this card came out. I've done it once in a blue moon where I'll say, this has happened before a reading. Once in a blue moon, not every other reading, or not every reading. Do you know what I mean? Not that card in particular, it's just because it's at the side in the pile. That doesn't work. Not shuffling cards visibly and being able to see them. So whether you do it like mystical, Aphrodite, or even psychic LJ, you can see them shuffling the cards, and they're both from different angles. But the difference with LJ is she's doing it live, right? I know you don't see the overhead bit, but you can see her shuffling and you can see her doing it live. Same with LJ, the same with Aphrodite, and say Mystical Fortunes, just off the top of my head. So 3 different readers from 3 different spaces. Which moves on me on to the next thing. Using 1 card answers is fine. Using 2 or 3, possibly. But pulling, and not doing a spread is chaotic. So it's very, very chaotic. A lot of, you can get this, I think I've got a book, it's in the other room, and there's over 1,000 spreads in this tarot book alone. Over 1,000 spreads. So use a spread. Now you can see what Aphrodite's doing, because he's going 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and they're speaking to him in sentences. So he uses a lot of cards, but I can see his chaos, I can see his spread, I can see his methodology. But if you're just picking, oh, I'll do 2 3 4, oh, what the hell, 5, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense as a reader. It doesn't. How people will say that, oh my God, it's intuition, It's a tried and tested tradition for a way. Now, different readers will read the cards slightly differently. So I like to bring up Mystical Fortunes and Psychic LJ, and they have got a different vibe going on, like a little bit. So I would say like Mystical uses a more of a cartomancy approach, which is a skill within itself. And I would say LJ's a little bit more like Gypsy Rose Lee in that sense. She uses kind of like the Romany traditional way of reading the cards. So the Queen of Pentacles is a fair woman with dark hair. Well, for me, the Queen of Pentacles would relate to a zodiac sign. Both are valid because both of them kind of come from the same thing. But to say, oh, this Queen of Pentacles, it's Hillary Clinton or whatever, it doesn't make sense. I have more. Another big test is if nothing they ever say comes to pass, like hardly anything. Now, bearing in mind, someone with a hit rate of 2 out of 600 videos or whatever, they get something right. I would remind everyone that a stop clock is right twice a day. But to get everything so drastically wrong all of the time, for example, just off the top of my head, that the Harkles were going to have a successful year last year. I mean, come on, really? Excuse me? No, it's not true. They pride themselves as being some kind of spiritual teacher. That is not the case. It's good to share spiritual gifts with people, but you are human like everybody else. So people who pride themselves on being like some kind of spiritual teacher, people go to church, go to seminary, go learn about their religion. Reading a couple of new age books doesn't make you a grand master, to be honest. Yes, there's some truth in everything, but don't lecture people on like morality, if you know what I mean. You're not a lifestyle coach. This isn't the Hallmark Channel. Saying things like, sometimes some readers will say something and they will say, oh, this could happen, or it won't, but it will, but it won't. And they contradict themselves in about 4 different ways. They are yanking your chain. NLP use repeating statements all the time. So they will say things like massive energy shift, 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 shift. New Earth is coming, guys. Well, it's been coming since probably about 2012 now. Has it? No, sorry. People, anyone who, and that note, anyone who advertises themselves as infallible or like they get everything right, no reader gets it right, you're looking for a happy medium. Literally, you're looking for somebody who can make mistakes. Nothing is 100% in this world. Nothing. Not everything is 100%. Use of terms like the collective or the new earth, like, it's all right if you're into the kind of new agey sense of it, but if they're doing predictions on the collective, then it's not really on the collective, is it? Because vast swathes of the planet think very differently to other swathes of the planet about everything from religion to where a woman's place is in the home, everything. So the collective, it's not quite right, true, is it? I want to talk about something really quickly, and I hope I don't offend anyone. Commander Ashtar. Now, from my experience of working with energy, I think there are aliens, but you're talking something more out of Lovecraft than out of Star Trek. Commander Ashtar, I'm sorry to say, it's a psyop. There are no space Aryans or whatever he is. It is genuinely a load of pooey. Now, I like some of the cards that Kyle Gray used, and there's a Commander Ashtar card in that, and I feel so strongly about it that I stopped using them for a bit, and I'm thinking of taking that card out of the deck, because I was like, what is all this noise about Commander Ashtar? Anyone who's pushing Ashtar and stuff, they'll probably say I've not evolved past being, I'm a common little person, uppity jumpstart, or whatever. They can call me whatever they want. Commander Ashtar, Mantis beings, no. So Commander Ashtar is meant to have this big spaceship outside of Earth, yeah, and he's communicating with specific YouTubers. He's like beaming into them, and yeah. Now, that being said, Psychic LJ communicates with aliens. So, I mean, I like Psychic LJ, but I'm not too sure on the alien thing. I've just got to say. And I think Commander Ashtar is a massive psyop. It's kind of going along the same time of the whole QAnon thing, which was a psyop. You've never heard of him? Oh, the Tarot Knows by Lily. What is Aphrodite? Aphrodite? Yeah. Aphrodite. He's a huge YouTuber. Hello, Fox, the cutest dog in the West. He is a very cute dog. Welcome. Never heard of him. Yeah, I hope Sky's well. So Commander Ashtar is meant to be an alien. It's not a YouTuber. It's this alien that communicates with some YouTubers about the coming ascension. and he's floating around up in the sky, and he's from the Galactic Federation of Light. I mean, what? I use tarot cards. I'm a realist. Oh, that's another thing I've just got to say while I'm off on my rant. There is light and dark in the world. That I can reassure you. And there is light and dark in the world and in the spiritual world as well. Dark energy does exist. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, oh, we've all been this, that, and the other. No, we haven't. Because to be honest with you, you incarnate so many times, but there are things from, whether they're different dimensions, whether you think it's from hell, whatever, there's things that have never incarnated, and they are rattling around this world. For an example of a corrupted evil soul from recent history, I would like you to refer you to Jimmy Savile. Yeah. So anyone who tells you that everything is light and there is no darkness, without light there is no shadow. It's all just shadow. So light is a very specific thing, and it's very dangerous for somebody to turn around and say things like that, because it makes people maybe not be as cautious when they're experimenting spiritually, and that can end you up with a load of problems, to be honest. So that is my spiritual red flags. What do you think, guys? So make sure you're seeing people pull on camera. That is all, especially if they are supposed to be tarot readers. There are different types of reading, but anyone with the salt will know. Say they draw a cups card and they say, oh, this is about financial matters. It's not. Cups is about emotional matters. Pentacles is about financial matters. And it's just those little things that give me the ick. And I just want to empower you guys to know what gives me the ick. And like, just be careful, because there's some very convincing people out there, and they're, yeah. Whew. Now that's being said, that's my red flags. Have you heard of Michelle Rogers? I don't know who that is. Sorry. You get a good feeling, you learn to listen to it. Yeah. Thank you, Jan. Yeah. So we're going to start off with Catherine's birthday. This is a completely new deck. I have messed them up a bit. I have looked through it, but I don't know where everything is in it because I messed it all up. But I haven't given it a kind of spludge around the place. Some readers are different. Some are like, have a better way of doing the shuffle than I do it. I'm a very kind of like, pardon me, I'm a very rubbish shootle. Michelle Rogers was Rogers a psychic medium or not? I don't know. I'll have to check her out. I don't know who that is though. I will have a look. I will look her up. So we'll have a look at Catherine's coming up birthday and if she can, what she can expect using the Michelle Knight Waite Tarot. And we'll have a look into a malignancy as well. We'll do that, and we'll look at how the Harkles are reacting to, of course, the wonders that is Prince Andrew. I want to have a look at some of the stuff around Prince Andrew as well. Yeah, Biden doesn't like the UK. I don't know which ways. Ooh. 3 of Wands in reverse. I think Catherine's expecting, and she doesn't want it, some rumblings from the Sussexes. The High Priestess crossing her over. Let's have a look and see what's above. The Chariot. What's underneath? The 5 of Wands. Okay. So Catherine's energy on her birthday. We have the High Priestess crossing over. So I feel like she's wanting to keep something very close to her chest. She is instantly, the first card that came out was the 3 of Wands. She is expecting some attention or something from her relatives overseas. I would say her brother and sister-in-law, to be specific, and she's not looking forward to it. She doesn't want any communication with them at all. The 5 of Wands underneath her suggests that she's I would say she's a little bit nervous around her birthday. I think even though I feel like she's past it and she's got on with things, I still think that there's a lot going on in the world right now around the royal family. Thanks, Uncle Andrew, because she feels a little bit exposed, I would say. William, though, the Chariot. Now, the Chariot astrologically can relate to a Cancer, and William is Cancer. He is the most Cancerian Cancer ever. So he could come through, especially in relating to Catherine's birthday, around Catherine's birthday. I wonder if he's planning a big surprise. I wonder if he's planning something for her. We might hear something more from William around her birthday. The High Priestess, she's trying to keep everything quite low key. Okay. But this feels like, to me, there might be a secret coming out around her birthday. It's in the positive. So I wonder if she's going to get, maybe she'll get a new military patronage. Maybe she will get I don't know if she will be given an honor or something. But she looks to me like there's something coming. They're trying to keep a lid on it. What's leaving the situation? The Sun in reverse. And the 5 of Pentacles. Feeling like on the outside. Interesting. Very interesting. The Sun in reverse. The 5 of Pentacles, you know, when I'm doing royal reads, that's a very Markle energy coming in. So I wonder if they're going to weaponize towards Catherine and say Catherine was the reason they left. The Sun in reverse, I think she's enjoyed Christmas, but not like she enjoys her children, but it's had a bit of a shine taken off it because of some reason. Yeah. 6 of Wands on her day. and the 3 of Cups. She's going to have a cracking birthday overall. I don't think she really realizes it. We've got the 6 of Wands right here, right now. And this is what will be on her mind come her birthday. I wonder if this is something, the 6 of Wands, if the High Priestess come crossing over, there's a big secret. I wonder if she's going to get some more honors. I wonder if she's going to get, could she get put into the Order of the Garter? Could she? I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. The 6 of Wands is there. The 6 of Wands is like victorious. I have won. I am pleased with the outcome. I am feeling great about myself. And the 3 of Cups, there's a celebration surrounding her. So people are really quite happy around her, feeling very good about Catherine, to be honest. What she's scared of is the Tower. That doesn't mean the Tower is going to happen, but she is worried about the Tower. She's worried about more accusations from the Harkles, maybe some more issues with Uncle Andrew, maybe some more takedowns in the press, or the press trying to be unkind about her. I mean, when you think about it, she's already had so much. She's had those horrible rumors about her marriage, which were completely false. And she's then being smeared with this terrible thing, being called something that she basically, recollections didn't vary. She's been called whatever by scabies. So she's half expecting something. She really is expecting it. Coming through this year, I feel like the Harkles are going to try it one more time with her. I do believe things come in threes. So the Rose rumors and then the Aces stuff. So, and actually as well, it could be the third thing. It might have already happened. It might have already happened because it was her trying to say Catherine made her cry at the wedding dress fitting when it was actually thing. So maybe the Harkles are completely done. Maybe she's just being overly cautious. She's thinking of the worst case scenario and how to combat it, which is a very Capricorn thing. It's not necessarily anxiety. It's very kind of like looking ahead going, well, actually this could wrong and how are we going to deal with this? It's kind of like proactively catastrophe. You know what I mean? I can't get my words out. The world, though, she's going to have the whole world at her feet. I think the Harkles are going to do something to her. The 5 of Pentacles is being on the outside, feeling kind of poor me. Now, that's not Catherine. And when we see the 5 of Pentacles come into a reading, it begs the question, because she's so worried about, with the 3 of Wands being in reverse, things coming from over abroad. To me, it looks like it could be something Harklish, possibly amid Scoobies. But yeah, let's have a look and see if we are going to get anything from the Harkles about Catherine's birthday. How are they feeling about Catherine's birthday? I think Catherine's going to have a good year, to be honest. I really do. I do. And that's just not me wanting to say that. I think she's thinking of like how she deals with all the fighting, all the bickering and everything that's been going on with her. And we've got that High Priestess crossing over. So there's a secret. And then we have the 6 of Wands here. Come her birthday, it's going to be good. And even if they rear that ugly little Harkley heads, it's not going to last. It's not going to stick. Yeah, they usually try stuff up with Catherine's birthday. I think last year was the release of Spare. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Insta-Meg or a Megnancy or something along those lines. We're going to get something. Maybe WMA will do us all a favor and announce that they've parted ways with WMA. Showing off a moon bump. gyrating around a car park. If you're over in California, or even if you're in Arizona or somewhere near California, I know America's huge. It's bigger than, it's like huge. It would be worth just like going up to California and just, you know, trying to out backward and getting there before backward to get a photo. And if I would do that, no, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. But you know what I mean? You're in Arizona, Fox, the cutest dog in the world. Get yourself up to California, long drive, Montecito, wait in boutique place car parks. Has anyone heard from Sky? I haven't heard from, I've never heard from Sky. I've interacted with her briefly and stuff, but I haven't heard if she's back. You're from California? Do you think you'd be invited to the Golden Globes? Let's have a look. Who is Sky? Sky's Raw and Real Tarot. Australian lady, dark hair. Really? They threatened Sky with her daughter? Wow, okay. Okay, that would get people off the internet. She was such a nice person. She did seem I think she basically wore her heart on her sleeve. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if you're going to go over to Monty Shit Show, don't do that. Wait around in the car parks. Don't do that. I'm joking, of course. Yeah. It's funny people online. Maybe they're moving in with Uncle Andy. Let's see how they're feeling about Catherine's birthday first, and then we'll look at how the Harkles are getting on with Uncle Andrew. And then I want to do some readings into what Uncle Andrew told Her Late Majesty. Did he tell her everything? Was he honest, or what? I want to have a look into that. Let's see how Megsy feels about her nemesis, the beautiful, the beloved Catherine, Princess of Wales first. Oh, okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Now, the Ace of Cups classically is a card with the dove of peace. It's a very Christian. In fact, tarot cards are steeped in Christian imagery. However, the Ace of Cups is in reverse as well. So I think we are going to potentially get, no, I want to be Princess Diana. I am Princess Diana Part 2. Oh, thank you, Leslie. I appreciate you. Thank you, lovely. She is going to be coming up and trying to, she wants to get out there. She wants to do something. She really does. She wants to push forwards a bit. She wants to push herself out a bit. The Leo card is crossing over her. So she wants to make she's conflicted, I would say. She's conflicted whether she does something or she doesn't. She wants everyone to think she is like Princess Diana. But to do that, to effectively do that, would be to go against her own nature. I see. She sees Catherine. She really sees Catherine as part of the monarchy. Well, she is. She can read that right. But she would like to be successful herself and build on her own brand. She's conflicted here, guys. She's conflicted about doing something. If she goes, it's almost like she is driven by her narcissism to do something. That's the Leo card crossing over. She wants to put her name out there to say, look, it's your birthday, but I'm pretty. Do you know what I mean? She wants that kind of energy. But she knows if she does that, one of her coveted things that she wants to be so much is that in spirit, she wants to be aligned with Princess Diana. And the more she tries and does things, she comes from a place of ego. She wants to be a success. So she really wants to kind of do a separation there. 2 of Wands, door closed. 6 of Swords, the Star, the Magician. Okay. Interesting that we have the Star and the 10 of Cups surrounding her. The next thing she does, she is going to be, it's almost like they're trying to set up their own royal court now. They are trying to do things to take away other people's shine with all of this noise happening in here. She sees Catherine as part of an archaic institution, basically. She is hopeful that her new way of doing things is going to pay off. She really, really is. She is really hopeful a new way of doing things is going to pay off. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, which is a happy family, la la la. One of the meanings of this card is, if it's all rainbows and unicorns, then it mightn't be. We're going to get a lot of sugar to wash down her bad tasting medicine with. She is going to be trying to kind of correct the record, I feel. She really is. 6 of Swords would suggest to me that she wants to be on the move. The Magician upright. When we're dealing with the Magician, when we're dealing with Megsy, I do believe she is trying to dabble, trying to change things around, trying to make her own luck. Poor Archie's chickens, the multicultural chickens, are probably getting cold as we speak. And then we have the childhood card, the 6 of Cups. There is something about family. There is something about children. There is wanting to own Princess Diana's soul in a little box. But she is trying to make things happen and trying to do things that will... She's really conflicted. I've got to say, she's really conflicted. There's a doorway that is closed. I think they've realized that they have gone beyond the pale here. Six of Cups. Is this a moon bump? Are we getting a moon bump in 2024? I think that's be the next reading. Let's do the moon bump 2024. She's really conflicted. She's really conflicted. She wants to get everybody moved on. Now, let us see. Let us see indeed what let's have a look and see. Are we going to get a pregnancy in 2024? What cards do you think, guys, we're going to get for a moon bump in 2024? Let me just smoosh them up a bit. What card do you think we're going to get for moon bumps? What card do you think we're going to get in moon bumps? Empress, true. Doris has been really quiet lately. We can have a look in Doris as well, if we've got time. The moon, Fool in reverse. Yeah, it would be another risk. For her last pregnancy, she stayed out of sight, did she not? Apart from Orca. Oh God, no more boom bumps. I know. Let me just put these together. Some semblance of something. The moon, the star. Where is Harry lurking? The devil. High Priestess, Seven of Swords. Actually, two very good cards there, actually. Fool. Empress in reverse. Apparently, and I didn't know this, I was listening to a blog. I think it was to do with, no, it was to do with all the Andrew stuff. So it was by some royal reporter, and one of the things that the press aren't allowed to talk about is health, really. Is there a succubus card? Devil. Just trying to save the chickens. The multicultural chickens of authenticity. Okay, Sherry, have fun, love. Let's have a look. Oh, Ace of Swords. Contracts. Okay, who are you drawing up a contract with? About what? Wanting to walk away, but it's an emotional loss at the same time. We might be getting another miscarriage. There's the Princess Diana cards. Seven of Cups underneath. Seven of Swords. It's oppositional defiance disorder. Right. She does not like any of the stories about her in the press about whether she has actually been a mother or not. The Seven of Swords is in reverse, and it's this oppositional defiance disorder. She wants to just kind of like shoot it all down. The only way she can shoot it all down, we've got straight away, we've got a new contract, a new idea, something new coming in, the Ace of Swords. So that's usually to do with legal or academia. I don't think it's academia in Megsy's case. She was in Suits after all. Okay. She's got a lot of 8s coming through. We've got the 7 of Cups underneath. There's a lot of gaslighting. A lot of gaslighting. Oh, thank you, Jan. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you. The 7 of Cups underneath, there's a lot of gaslighting going on. A lot. The Queen of Cups above, of course, Princess Diana was a Cancerian, so she would come through as Cups. It's who Megsy would like to be like. The style icon, the glitz, the glamour. But at the minute, she's looking like a dollar store Fergie. The Ace of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. Oh, Jaya, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so canny. Thank you so much. Thank you. She's entrapped by something. If she's going to start on this, if she's going to start with the Ace of Swords and contracts and doing things, I don't think she wants to be a mother again. The reason I'm saying that, well, I don't think she wants another child, whoever's going to hatch it. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Page of Pentacles, energetic signature of the child that is meant to be called Archie, would come through as Pentacles because that's what they've given us. They've said he's a Taurus, so we're going with that. I feel like he's more of a fire sign. I think he's an Aries, to be honest. And I think Lily Bucks is a Taurus, to be honest. That's the vibe I get. But it throws people off, doesn't it? The Hermit is the card that is surrounding her. And the Hermit is, of course, Harry. So I feel like Harry wants more children. That could be the contract that's come up. The 8 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Swords in reverse shows to me that there is deceit, there's emotional manipulation, and there is a sense of spinning a narrative that there is a loss. So I think there might be a miscarriage. She's wanting some deals. What she's wanting to do is make some deals, but link it into charity and be able to kind of merge herself. So I wouldn't be surprised this year if we see something along like her trying to launch herself as some kind of Megsy, patron saint of wounded veterans and children. And this and that, whatever Catherine's, that she sees everything through the lens of Catherine. And the 8 of Pentacles, she might finally get the memo that none of this is working towards the end of the year, and she might have to get her hands on and do some work towards the end of the year. Potentially, there is deceit here. And there is a new contract. The only thing I see is the potentiality that she could instruct somebody to carry the baby, use a surrogacy. In my opinion, from these cards, we're more likely to have a miscarriage in 2024, or miscarriage story. She doesn't want any more children. If that was true, that card would be in the upright. And I think Harry wants more children. That is what I see for that. I think we're going to get a miscarriage story. We are not seeing, what we aren't seeing is a, after all, Princess Diana had 2 children, didn't she? Just saying. She wants to be Diana 2.0, doesn't she? And that'll be another thing. I have 2 children. That's enough for the environment. I feel so, yeah. Which is a sadness, really, because I think if Charles and Diana had worked out, which obviously didn't happen, but I think if they had worked out, they'd have probably had quite a few, because I think Diana was young and she loved children, so it would have probably, but it didn't, did it? So that's pie in the sky. I just get that impression from Diana that if it had worked, she'd have probably liked a big family. Eight of Swords. She's going to get trapped in by her own doing, especially with the Ace of Swords there as well. The Ace of Swords isn't this brilliant, great start. It can be something that, well, look at the Ten of Swords. I mean, really, that's where you're going to end up when you start with legislation and contracts and stuff. Someone's going to knife you in the back at some way. But the Eight of Swords there, she's feeling constricted, tied up. I wouldn't be surprised if she wanted to do something around children or say something or make a statement. I do think we're going to get more of the children in 2024. That being said, I'm still putting it out there that I think she's going to try and do some kind of spiritual thing. I don't think she's coming on YouTube. I don't think she's got the stamina. God, she can't even get somebody to open an Instagram account and put her stuff on there. She's really like, oh. What's that on the bottom there? There we have the Mexit card on the bottom. How on brand. Okay, let us have a look and see how Harry is coping with Uncle Andrew. Woo. What does Harry and Meghan make of Uncle Andrew? After all, Uncle Andrew is Harry's godfather. So, you know, he's probably going to have an opinion on it. Or not. Let's have a look. Diana struggled with Harry. Yeah. Thank you, Yuki. Thank you. You're all so kind. You're lovely people. Thank you. They are, aren't they? I think I was saying this last night on Spooky Saturday, that we had the Edward, King Edward, Duke of Windsor, and he liked golf and the finer things and none of the responsibility. And then we have Andrew, and he'd also seen service in the First World War, had the Duke of Windsor. He abdicated, big scandal. Then we had Andrew, who went and obviously got sweat glands shock or whatever it was, PTSD of your sweat glands in the Falklands War. and he liked golf and the finer things. And then you have Harry, who went to Afghanistan, and yeah, and we all know he did a Duke of Windsor. So there is a kind of defective little bit of the Windsor family line, and that's like, it's interesting with like the past lives as well. Thank you, Jan, you're so sweet. Thank you. Oh, Cat Wrangler, oh, you turned up. Have you having a social life without us? Oh, yeah, it's all the same spare stuff, isn't it? Yeah, I bet Andrew's found his sweat glands now. This is true. This is true. I think, you know, let's have a look and see how Harry is. I'll get on with the reading. I'm just waffling on now. How is Harry feeling about his godfather, Uncle Andrew? Four of Cups. He's not receptive. He's not receptive to something. He's not seeing it. He's not receptive to it, which is an interesting starting point. I thought he'd be like all over this like a tramp on chips. This dude is not receptive to hearing anything about Uncle Andrew. Seven of Wands in reverse. Is he going to like attack the media? He is conflicted. He is conflicted here, right? Because there is an essence that he wants to enjoy this, but it's playing out in his mortal enemy, the media. So is he going to kind of do some grandstanding about the media and mention Uncle Andrew in an upcoming deposition or something? He's really kind of like conflicted here. I think they're going to keep a low profile, to be honest. The Nine of Cups in reverse. He's still not over the coronation. Ooh. And the Tower underneath. He's got some bigger problems going on right now as young Harry. Young, he's nearly 40. He's 40 this year, actually. Not young, middle-aged. Nine of Cups in reverse. He's still salty about something that happened at the coronation. I wonder if something happened with Uncle Andrew at the coronation. Somebody made a good point in the comment section yesterday, I think, and said, do you think it was Uncle Andrew who was passing information to Eugenie, who was passing it to the Montecito? So maybe he's conflicted about it because he is feeling some kind of way. What is this tower? What is this tower coming out for? They are having a rough time. This tower has been in the readings so much lately with the Harkles. Something's going on behind the scenes, whether it's in grifters, burning it all down, or whether they're having financial issues or whatever. It's a lot. It means a big deal to him. I think King Charles might have slammed the whole door in the face. Ace of Coins in reverse. Five of Wands. What have you guys done? Ace of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Ace of Coins, he is losing some cash, losing some revenue, some deals have gone south. Something was meant to be happening, but they've had the brakes on it. The money hasn't come in like he thought it was going to come in. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Now, the Nine of Cups is a celebration, a very emotionally fulfilling. If anything, you could be a little bit smug with the Nine of Cups in reverse. But usually you're NFI, you're not invited. So there's an issue there around the coronation. I think he's going to have an issue that Megsy didn't come to the coronation. And he's going to go very Duke of Windsor energy about this. You know, the Duke of Windsor went on and on and on. It was his life's moaning. He spent repetitively moaning about Wallace not getting the HRH and just never shut up about it. There is going to be some hostilities and fighting. There is going to be issues with coming out of this, further issues. So he may be feeling like Andrew's getting some type of like preferential treatment for some particular reason. The risk here, the Fool in reverse, Harry has done something so monumentally stupid. When we find out about it, it's going to blow our minds. I don't know what it is. For context, I said, something stupid's coming, something really stupid's coming, something stupid's coming. I can feel it. I think it was called the Dummening. And it turned out last year that was the New York City car chase. That was the Dummening. But I think he's done something right now. There's a risk. There's something really stupid he's done. And he's still complaining about the Nine of Wands in reverse, like boundaries being taken. So I feel like he's going to use what's happening to Andrew as a kind of like it's like the energy I'm feeling with these cards and the vibe I'm getting. It's kind of like he's twisting the narrative to say, well, he might have done all of these things, but the press is still barred. Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Coins in reverse. Contracts and cash are going wrong. Maybe somebody's not signing up to an NDA. If we hear from anything about this from Harry, he's going to be saying something along the lines of, oh, the press are out of control. You shouldn't just be allowed to say this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I don't think he realizes that it's a court issue rather than the press reporting. They were just reporting stuff that was from the court. Lover Scorpio, you could be right. H is annoyed that he hasn't been thrown out. Yeah. Could well be. He probably will work that in. He's going to blow some hot air about this in the Five of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. We're going to be hearing a lot of ish about his feelings and how all of this has affected him. I wonder if they're going to say that Andrew's actions have actually done something. He's going to weaponize it somehow. So it could be a moan that Andrew didn't get chucked out of Royal Lodge straight away, even though they got booted out of Frogmore. Or it's going to be something along the lines of, ooh, these evil papers, how they do this. Or it's going to be like, oh, my wife was still treated worse than Uncle Andrew. Ugh. He's going to make it about him. Can ingrifters be given to another member of the royal family, Kim? Mike Tyndall would be the natural heir, but I know he's not technically a working royal. I don't think William would touch it with a barge pole, to be honest. I don't know is the answer. I don't know. I don't think Harry would be able to get it, would be able to give it up. I think he would cling to it. Yes, it was set up as part of the Royal Foundation, but I think that it all got sidelined a bit when they all, can you remember when they split up? The Fab Four split up. I think Mike Tinder would be a really big fit for it. Just heard H is in rehab hospital. I wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, we got Princess Anne. I think he's in something. Right, there is a reading I want to do about Prince Andrew. Don't switch off. Don't leave me. No, Prince Andrew. Simon Weston. Yeah, he'd have been absolutely wonderful, wouldn't he? Mystical Fortune said, well, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised then. She is a good reader. You're not leaving. Thank you, Moya. Right, okay, let us do this whole thing of what did Prince Andrew tell the Queen that let him do the Newsnight interview. That interview, what was the impression that he gave the Queen about his Epstein relationship? Now, we're using the same cards. I keep to a theme. The Garbage Pail Kids, they work so well for both Andrew and Harry's energy. Bye, Leslie. You're still here. Ah. Elizabeth, did I not say hello? I'm really sorry. How are you doing? Hello, Elizabeth. I must have missed you. How can I miss you? Sometimes I miss people. I'm still here. Good. You never watched LJ? You need to watch LJ, man. Oh, is Rando picking on you now, Moya? Oh. I said nothing. Oh, Raven. That was for Raven. You still here, Lucy? Gypsy, just Gypsy. Hello, Gypsy, just Gypsy. Welcome to the membership. Thank you for joining. Kelly from Canada. Hello, Kelly from Leafland. I don't know why. My brain just malfunctioned. Just being a mouthy Aries. Oh, I love you, mouthy Aries. Let's have a look. What did Prince Andrew, who's a Pisces, he's the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius, but he's on the Pisces side. We'll keep him there, eh? So he could become through as King of Cups. What did he say to the Queen? Ace of Coins. This is all about money. This is a plot to get money. This is what he said to the Queen. It was all about money. King of Coins in reverse, crossing over. When we do Andrew readings, all of the cards are coins. It was just a business deal, mummy. I didn't realize he was a bad man. It was just these people are trying to extract money from me. They think I've got more money than I have. Oh, always the coins. What's underneath it? Please not coins. 4 of Cups. He's tried to make himself out to be very kind of emotionally balanced here. Very emotionally balanced, very receptive to hearing other people's sides. And I'm very interested in finding things out about different people and, you know, hearing things out, hearing Jeffrey thingy out. He really wanted to hear a lot of things out about. This is what he's going and saying. The 6 of Coins is in reverse. It is taking the cash, taking the money, taking more than you should. So he is probably pleading poverty to his poor old man at that time and saying, look, they're just after money. It's all about money. This whole thing is about cash. And I've been so good. I've tried to be so humble, and they, you know, doing this interview and doing these things. Just wants to move on. It's just one of those. That's what happened next, though. Ooh. Queen of Wands is there. Queen of Coins is there. Beatrice had more to do with convincing Her Majesty. Beatrice said it was a goer. Beatrice would come through as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, Beatrice is a Leo, and Leo fire signs relate to the Wands in the tarot. Queen of Wands, Dumph. Queen of Pentacles is what's surrounding the situation. That was getting the influence on Her Majesty. Her Majesty was a Taurus and an earth sign, and in the tarot, earth signs relate to the coins. Okay. The Empress in reverse. He kept a lot of money back, and it worked. It really worked for a bit. The Empress in reverse, we know how the Queen, and we know how he betrayed his mother. We know how he was cruel to his mother. We know how he basically gassed her up here. Then we have the 8 of Coins. Now, interesting, he thinks he could he just needs the right project. He just needs the right thing. And I can he really thought that all of this would pass over and he would be back a working member of the royal family again. He really, this is what he told her. We just need the right project, just need the right thing. Everything is fixable. But he was keeping some big secrets. The High Priestess in reverse. And he was concerned about these secrets coming out, and come out they did. So he lied to Queen Elizabeth, according to the cards. I think you will agree. Queen of Wands, Beatrice. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, and Her Majesty. He lied to her completely. Absolutely lied to her. What? Now let me see what he told Beatrice. Now we're here, let's do it. because Beatrice, bless her little naive socks, let's have a look at Beatrice. Yeah, okay. I don't know too much about Beatrice. Let's have a look at Beatrice. See what Beatrice was in all of this. Now, I don't know, to be honest. So I don't know. I've never really asked her this question. So if you go back, way back to 2019, I predicted what would happen in the Prince Andrew interview. I predicted it was going to be a hellscape on, I think I did the reading on the Sunday, and I can't remember if it was a Monday or Tuesday when it all went to, but it was one of those things. I was sitting watching it on my laptop several laptops ago. I terrible at breaking technology, and I was sitting watching it, and I was just like, I was speechless. I was mostly going, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that, for like an hour. I was just like looking at Mr. Northy, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him, and I'm looking at either. Yeah. So let's have a look at Beatrice and all of this. Beatrice and the issues with her father. Oh my goodness. Seven of Swords. Maria, you were right. There's a burden lifted. Why does she go in? Why has she got a sneaky, deceitful behavior when it comes to her father's relationship with Island Boy? At the time of the a burden lifted, money, issues with money, getting money, not enough money coming in from her work. And Judgment in reverse. I don't think she was naive. I think there was an issue there with finances again, and not having enough money coming in, not being able to generate her own income in a way. But it did go against her better judgment, but she still went along with this. The Seven of Swords. It shows to me that either the security services were very interested into this, or there's more to this. Let's see what the other cards say. risk. Well, yeah. Sometimes the card says that, oh, the Fool in reverse, a massive risk. That's not going to play out nicely. You're not going to land on your feet. You're going to land on your face. And there's her father. No, it's not. Oh! Was an island boy Aquarius? Miss Maxwell, what's her star sign? Five of Swords. Four of Swords in reverse. There. She's Aquarian too. I can't say that. I'll end up in the tower. She's a Capricorn. Heart attack. Hang on a minute. Queen of Swords. Fergie. Fergie is the Queen of Swords. I still can't say this. I'm going to end up in the tower. The Five of Swords. Trickery, deceit, taking things that are not yours revealed. Five of Coins cut out. The Four of Swords in reverse. Legacy, inheritance. Maybe this was her greatest fear, that the Queen would pass before her father was nobly and rightfully redeemed. Maybe that's why the death card is there for me. Every reader's got a slightly different death card. Some it's the moon, some it's like literally the death card, some it's the devil, some it's like, I don't know, some have like the Six of Wands in reverse or whatever. For me, it's the Four of Swords in reverse. I'm going to say Beatrice met Jeffrey Epstein. Damn it, I said his name again. Island Boy. The Five of Coins. This whole debacle has left them on the outside of society. I think Fergie's made a stupid decision to get the girls involved somehow. Are you going to break me out of the tower? Maria. Oh, yeah. Okay. So Fergie's here, who allegedly for entertainment purposes only took out some kind of like payday loans with this guy here, who's an air sign, an Aquarian. The gentleman island, no, not gentleman, island boy, let's not say island boy, the PDF file was, oh, Oh, ugh. Oh man. She knew something was wrong as well. It went against her better judgment. The judgment card is in reverse. The 7 of Swords is there. There's trickery, deceit. The 5 of Swords is in reverse, taking something that isn't yours, and that. Hang on a minute. Ugh. That's not pleasant, is it? You're going to have to break me out of the tower. As long as they don't put me in a room next to Andrew, I'll be fine. Can you imagine? You have been locked in the tower for being naughty on the naughty step. They infiltrate every circle of life, and people who are at the upper echelons who are perceived to have influence, like the royal family, they're going to get all kinds of people circulating around them, and they ingratiate themselves with them, make themselves indispensable. Every wish is your my command, like some kind of magic genie. Because it gets them a certain level of status with everybody else, this soft power that they can lord over people. Yeah, like Rasputin. Yeah, very much like Rasputin. Island Boy, I think, he was there he was like a fifth column, if you know what I mean. Nobody knew he was a teacher, and then all of a sudden he had all of this kind of like a financier. He didn't like being called a hedge fund manager, a financier. Yeah. Yeah. His currency was all the dirt he had on other people. I think Edo might have done something. He might have turned that around, Tracy, a bit. But yeah. But the 5 of coins, they seem to think they have it worse than the Harkles, even though they're kind of still, oof. Really, Jen. Yeah. And on that note, I'm going to go. If I'm not here tomorrow, or if I don't appear tomorrow, it's because I'm in tower. Oh. For the game. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being immensely good company as always and making me laugh. And enjoy the rest of your Sundays or Mondays, whatever you're up to. And I will see you sometime tomorrow for something, I am so sure. So take care of yourselves. And if you need me, scream or don't. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye. Take care. Bye.